Hi guys, how are you doing? Do you know about the middle bit? Because I hate the middle bit. I really hate the middle bit. But let's talk about it. Hello guys! Today we're going to be talking about the middle bit. The middle bit is that moment when you're in between something that has just ended and something that's starting, or when you're in between who you are right now versus who you want to be. It's like that weird stalemate in between period that is just so freaking frustrating. So freaking frustrating. And I don't like the middle bit, and we're going to talk about it today. I don't know if you knew about this concept. I think I kind of invented it when I was going through my breakup. It was really difficult, that breakup, but I remember saying to my housemate, I hate the middle bit. This feels like the middle bit, because I was in this sort of weird limbo of, is this actually over? Is this not? How am I going to feel when I feel better? So I was in this weird period of like the relationship had ended, but I had no idea, no clue who I was going to become through the breakup. And so I was like, I hate the middle bit. And I've always hated the middle bit. I don't know about you guys, but when things get tough in a book, in a movie, I spoil myself because I don't like the feeling of the tension in between something that has just ended and not knowing where you're going next, right? But that's the inherent nature of life. That's the inherent thing about life. And I remember going through my breakup telling my housemate, you know what, this is life really teaching me how to enjoy the middle bit and how to appreciate the middle bit. And even though I still don't like it that much, I've learned through this breakup how to enjoy it a bit more. And I'm going to share it with you guys, a few little tips, a few little mindset shifts that have helped me. So the first thing is that middle bits are normal, and if you think about it, middle bits compose most of our life. But society has just tried to convince us and only show us the beginning and the end. But they never show us the journey, because for me the middle bit is the journey. It's the moment of uncertainty. It's the moment of you don't know if something's going to work your way. You don't know if something's going to go completely bad, or if it's going to turn out better than your wildest dreams. Because you're in the middle bit. You don't know, right? You're in the middle of the tunnel and you've decided to start this tunnel, or you were thrusted into this tunnel, but you don't know where this tunnel is going to lead you. And for me, the reason why I don't like the middle bit is I don't like the uncertainty. Uncertainty freaks me out. I don't like not knowing where I'm going. I don't like feeling like I don't have things in control. And that was something that I struggled with a lot. Like a lot before. I still struggle with it a bit now, but a lot less. Because again, this breakup has taught me how to enjoy the middle bit, how to appreciate the middle bit, how to dance and flirt with the middle bit a lot more. And we're going to talk about it. So, as I said, the middle bit is what composes most of life, right? You're always in multiple areas of your life in a state where you don't know what's going to happen next. You don't know. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, do you? You have a good idea. You might go to work, wake up at 7, do this, do that, but you don't know for sure what's going to happen tomorrow. And so you're always in a constant state of a middle bit. You might be at the beginning of a relationship. You don't know where that relationship's going to bring you. You don't know if that's going to be your person forever. You have no clue. You might be trying to get pregnant right now, but you're in the middle bit of that moment of life. You don't know if it's going to work this cycle, if it's going to work next cycle, the one after, in 2 years. You don't know, right? And so the middle bit is inherently life itself. And life is always the middle bit. And so that's the beautiful process of it, and that's something that we need to learn how to dance and vibe and flirt with and appreciate a lot more. Because if we don't know how to appreciate that, then we inherently don't really know how to appreciate life itself. We always try to want to control, and we prevent ourselves from being in a state of flow and a state of surrender. And so the things that I've started to do when I was in my breakup was, first of all, deep surrender. When it was the breakup, I had no other clue than to surrender. I was forced into surrendering. And so I appreciated and understood what surrender actually feels like, and realized that you're always supported. You're always going to go where it is that you're meant to go. And so if you just choose to sit back and let life rule the show like it deserves to, you get to enjoy this period of not knowing where it is that you're going a lot more. And that's when I started to let myself be guided a lot more by my joy, by the things that brought me happiness. And that's what made the middle bit so enjoyable, because as much as I can't control what's going to happen to me next. As much as I can't control anything really in life, I get to control where it is that I want to be headed and which direction I want to go. And how do I control that? I choose my joy. I choose to follow my joy and follow the things that bring me a smile on my face, that make my heart skip a beat. And that always leads me in the right direction. I don't know where I'm going because I'm still in the middle bit, and I'm always going to be in the middle bit of some part of my life. But I let myself be guided, and that's something that I've learned as to how to enjoy it a bit more. Follow your joy a bit more. Appreciate that this is an inherent nature of life. And the other thing that I've done that has helped me is surround myself with people, if they're people in my life, like my family, my friends, if they're people online that I feel like I vibe with, if they're books that talk about this, that make you feel not alone, that make you feel like, you know what, we're all in a middle bit. And the moment you appreciate that you're not that unique and that other people will go through the same thing as you, the same feelings of discomfort of not knowing where they're going, is a beautiful moment, because you realize that we're all human. You realize that we're all one, and you realize that our feelings, we can connect with a lot more humans than we thought we could. You know, a lot of the times things in our head feel so real, they feel so intense, they feel so massive that we can't possibly realize that other people around us, our friends, our family, our people, are going through the exact same thing. And the moment you choose to open up about something and share a difficulty with someone and tell someone, hey, like, I'm going through this thing, you're giving yourself a gift because you're opening up and you're sharing something, bringing something from your mind to the 3D world, but simultaneously you're giving the other person a gift as well. You're giving them the gift of vulnerability. I've been vulnerable with you, and even if they're not vulnerable with you back, they get to appreciate that, oh, this person's struggling with this thing and I'm struggling with that thing, so we're all struggling with something. And the more you do that, the more you realize that we all have our difficulties. We all do. And we all struggle with the middle bit. Nobody likes to be uncertain. Humans don't like to be uncertain. But there's a few ways to make it feel a little bit better. Another way to look at it is you get to be in the middle bit. You get to be in a period of your life, in this specific aspect of your life, that things are not figured out yet. The story's not written fully. You don't know where this is going, so you can dream. You can dream. You can decide to be like, okay, I'm in the middle bit right now, and I don't know where I'm headed, but I get to dream. I get to go back to the drawing board and recreate, rewrite, re-envision, re-visualize what it is that I want to bring into my life. It's in the middle bit that you get to create the story. It's in the middle bit that things get good. It's in the middle bit that things start to take form. It's not at the end. It's not when things have been figured out and you get to show the photo or post a LinkedIn post of like, oh my god, look at the cool thing that I did. It's not at that moment in time that life gets the most exciting, right? When you explain a story, people don't start or really spend that much time a lot of the times on the achievement. They spend time on the journey to get there, the moment they decided to finally go after their dreams, the coffee shop they were in when they wrote down, this is what I want to do with my life, and then the key people they met, and the difficulties and the drawbacks and the times where they were on their own crying in the bathroom feeling that they were never going to make it. This is what makes the story. It's the middle bit. It's not the beginning, it's not the prologue, it's not the epilogue. It's the middle bit that makes a good story. And so you get to be right now in this middle bit where you're creating that beautiful story. And what a privilege, what a luck, what a chance that is, right? You get to be in the middle bit. And all this time when I was saying this, like, my skin is all like tingling all over, because I'm speaking to you, but I'm also speaking to myself. I get to be in the middle bit. I get to be in this period of life where I'm just figuring out things and I'm going after my dreams, rewriting my story, right? And what a beautiful moment that is. That's so, so cool. So, guys, if any of you are struggling with a middle bit of whatever kind, realize that this is a moment, it's an opportunity for you to restart writing your story. Re-get excited, re-bring joy into your life as to what it is that you want to bring into your life, right? Because that's a so damn cool moment. You get to be in this season of life. So, yeah. That was my ode to the middle bit. I think it was long overdue. because the middle bit has brought me a lot. In this middle bit I started the channel, the podcast, I started a singing YouTube channel that you should go follow, it's called Orlane. I started a lot of things in this season of the middle bit by following my joy and by accepting that I don't know where it is I'm going, but I get to be writing my story. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm writing my story during my middle bit, the fun times, the fun bits. Sometimes I really do love life, more than sometimes. Life is a beautiful, beautiful process. And I get to say that because I've started to fully appreciate the middle bit. Life is made of many, many, many middle bits overlapping and put one after the other. That's what life is. And so let's learn how to dance with them. Let's learn how to capitalize on them. Let's learn how to make the most out of the middle bits. It's that simple, right? Anywho, my boy, if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and share this video with other people that could benefit from it as well. I have a podcast as well if you want to dive deeper in certain different topics. That is really a fun place. We chat. It's a fun time. I really, really love the podcast. I have a singing YouTube channel as well where I share with you my voice, my singing voice. So yeah, you have many, many avenues, many ways of spending time with me. Entonces, I'm off. I'll see you guys later. And I love you. Bye.